हाय एवरीवन, हाय दोस्तों। ये वीडियो मैंने बनाया है क्योंकि हमने रिसेंटली ट्रैवल किया था बेंगलोर से धार। धार एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट है मध्य प्रदेश में जो कि इंदौर के नज़दीक है। आई जस्ट वांटेड टू शेयर माय एक्सपीरियंस ताकि आप लोग अगर ट्रैवल कर रहे हो तो आपको थोड़ा फ़ायदा हो जाए। थोड़े से टिप्स वगैरह हैं वीडियो में जो शायद आपको हेल्प कर सकते हैं आप इफ़ यू आर ट्रैवलिंग फॉर सच अ लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस। हम लोगों ने अभी लास्ट वीक ऑफ दिसंबर में ट्रैवल किया था। इट वाज अलोंग विथ माय वाइफ एंड आवर पेट स्नो। First thing first, I think the route selection was a bit tricky, but we finally had gone through Hyderabad and Nagpur. So from Bangalore to Hyderabad, then Hyderabad to Nagpur, and then Nagpur to Indore, then Indore to Dhar. So that is at our road selection front. We were not sure which route to take. We had another option to go via Aurangabad, but there were few bad reviews. So eventually we had gone with the earlier route. So in terms of preparation, we were completely prepared. The vehicle what we had was EcoSport. It was well serviced, well maintained, and fairly a new vehicle, around 2 years old. Apart from the routine precautions, I had bought a air pump if in case there is a drop in the air pressure, and puncture repair kit. So if in case we get late somewhere and we don't find somebody who can repair our puncture, so I had got a puncture repair kit. I had got few. I'll put those details in the description below, so you can find those links. Finally we were all set to go. We were well prepared. What do you say, physically fit. We had done some sort of exercises for last 15 days just to stretch ourselves a bit so we don't struggle during the travel. We planned to start at around 5 o'clock in the morning. So we reach Nagpur by 9:30 in the night. But I think so the next day we started at around 5:30. It took us 1 hour to leave Bangalore. Around 6:30 we had crossed the airport and we were on the Hyderabad route. And I think by 6:30 we had completely moved out of Bangalore and we were in the National Highway 44. And we were heading towards Hyderabad, and the road was nice. So there were a lot of reviews about Bangalore to Hyderabad, National Highway 44. That's a very good road. And that turns out to be true, but some of you must be expecting that you can drive around 140 150 on that road. So it's a 4-lane highway, so you can definitely drive around 100 120 130, but driving more than 140 I would not recommend. So it's a good highway where you can cover around 90 kilometers, 85 to 90 kilometers in an hour. And that's in terms, and there are no potholes. When we started the journey, we were planning to reach Hyderabad around 12 to 1 p.m. But we got a bit late, and in between we had a few stoppages. I think I would say a couple of them. One for the breakfast and one was for fuel refilling. So as I think a lot of people would have spoken about this earlier, there are no good eateries in between, which turns out to be true. There are very few options. Whenever you feel that you can stop for some time and grab a snack, you should do it. If you can carry your own food, I don't know, we carried our own food, but we could not have it. We wanted to eat outside, and so it's up to you whether you want to take your own food or you want to eat somewhere outside. But there are few options available. It's not that it's completely like there are no good restaurants. But we got late. I think we touched Hyderabad around 1 p.m. We touched the Hyderabad Expressway. That 70 kilometers are phenomenal. It's you have a speed limit of 100. You can constantly drive for around 40-45 minutes for 100 kilometers and that highway will get over. After crossing that highway, we had a long break. We had a lunch break, and we stayed there for 45 minutes to 1 hour. And by that time by the time we left that restaurant, it was 4 p.m. and we thought that we would be somewhere close to Adilabad by that time, but we got late. So 4 p.m. We started from the outskirts of Hyderabad, and we headed towards Nagpur. Nagpur to Hyderabad is again around 550 kilometers. So we were expecting to reach there by 10:30 by the time we left Hyderabad outskirts. So again, I think it's the same highway, National Highway 44. Roads are nice. You have a nice 4-lane highway. Again, you can drive around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. So there is no challenge. You have some better options in terms of eateries between Nagpur to Hyderabad. So you can halt it in between and grab a snack or have tea or lunch or dinner, whatever you feel like. So the options are better, and the roads are really good. And I think for around 400 kilometers, roads are very similar to the way it is from Bangalore to Hyderabad. When you are about to reach Nagpur, for around 50 kilometers, you just have to be a little prepared. You may get few potholes in the highways. So if you are on a higher speed, those potholes can seriously cause some damage. So just be a little cautious, drive around 70, 80. So you have a lot of time to stop your vehicle or turn around. So, I just wanted to caution all of you, when you are about to reach around 60-70 kilometers from Nagpur, you just have to be a little careful about the potholes. Eventually, we reached Nagpur around 11 p.m. It took us around 45 minutes to cross the city. Our hotel was towards Bhopal, so we had to cross the entire Nagpur city at around 10:30. So it took us a little more time. Eventually, we reached Nagpur at 11 p.m. and we checked in, and then we stayed there. We had a nice break in Nagpur. We slept nicely. From Nagpur to Indore, it was again around 550 kilometers, which we wanted to start early, but at the same time we wanted to rest properly. We had no back pains. We had no any kind of body pains, neither to me nor to my wife. Our dog was also fine, and so we were all set to head towards our final destinations, which is Dhar. So I had a lot of options in terms of route from Nagpur to Dhar, and I had actually struggled in that patch. So I just wanted to caution everyone. So some of my family friends recommended that I can go to Harda, and then Harda to Indore, and then from Indore to Dhar. So I had taken that route, and it was a terrible route. There were a lot of road constructions. There were a lot of potholes, city traffic, one way. One way means there was no highway, there was no 4-lane. Vehicles were coming from all the sides. So I will not recommend anybody to take this Harda route. One thing I forgot to mention was the road from Nagpur to Betul is phenomenal. It is much better than what I traveled earlier. It is amazing. You can easily drive around 140, 150. There are no speed limits. There are no speed checks. You can easily cross that. Maybe you can easily cover around 100 and 110 kilometers in an hour. So that road from Nagpur to Betul is amazing. So I had taken Betul to Harda. I will recommend somebody, if they want to come somewhere around, if they want to come to Indore or nearby Dhar, they should not take this route. They can follow this Khandwa route, Khandwa, Sanawat, Badwa. That is little better than this route. But anyway, since we had taken that route, we had no other choice. We started from Nagpur at 9 a.m. early in the morning, and we reached Indore around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. And from Indore to Dhar, it is around 1 hour. So finally, we reached Dhar at 7 p.m. So that's all in terms of road travel. few tips which I mentioned in the beginning. I'll just so people who are leaving from Bangalore to Nagpur. So Bangalore to Hyderabad is around 7 to 8 hours. If you drive with one break, you will reach in 7.5 8 hours. If you take maybe a lunch break or a long break, you will reach in 9 hours. People who are thinking who can reach Hyderabad in 6 hours and 6.5 hours, it's little risky because of the road and the overall distance. So I would recommend you guys to just chill and reach in maybe 8 hours or 9 hours. This should be fine. People who are traveling from Bangalore to Nagpur directly, I will recommend them to start on or before 3 p.m. 3 a.m. in the morning. If you don't leave before 3 a.m., it is unlikely that you will reach before 9 p.m. So just keep in mind, and I would recommend you to avoid driving at night. So first tip would be to start really early. I would say around 3 p.m. 3 a.m. would be the right time to start. You should sleep for at least 4-5 hours, and then before you start the travel. Second tip would be to keep all the accessories, which can be an air pump or puncture repair kit. So if in case you have any trouble in the mid of the roads, you can repair your vehicle and start going again. Third tip would be to keep a snack handy. At least you should keep one meal with you, so you can stop for 15-20 minutes and finish your meal. If you are traveling with a pet, ensure to get it checked with a veterinary. So our doctor recommended that we give our dog a medicine before we start the travel. So that medicine had actually helped. So if you are traveling by pet, you have to drive little slower compared to regular speeds, and you have to get your pet checked. Apart from that, Hyderabad to Bangalore to Nagpur, the roads are phenomenal. Roads are really good. The only challenge is Italy, so you can easily drive, but just drive slow and just stay safe. Thanks a lot. The only last thing which I forgot to mention earlier, that since we were traveling during COVID times, we kept all the documents, vaccination card for our pet, but there was no checking till we reached our hometown. Nobody had stopped us in between. It was all clear. We had FASTag in our vehicle, so hardly we had to stop anywhere. So anybody who's traveling and thinking that there could be some restrictions when you are crossing a state, there are no restrictions. I heard people who traveled from Pune or Mumbai, they were stopped by cops and asked to produce relevant documents. But in this route from Bangalore to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Nagpur, and Nagpur to Indore, there was not even a single check. Nobody had stopped us, and it was all clear. So that's all I just wanted to add before I end this video. Thanks a lot, guys.